Okay, so get this. It's the NFL preseason, right? And the trade rumors are absolutely wild. Like, tons of big-name players are totally holding out. And if they lost their spot on the team, they're basically instant trade bait. Not everyone's going to get traded, obviously, but man, the NFL is always up to something, you know? Stuff's always going down, usually when you least expect it. First up, Micah Parsons. This dude's in a total standoff with the Cowboys. And honestly, Jerry Jones totally messed this up, like from the jump. It's so obvious he created all this drama himself, ego all over the place. Now, Parsons is super offended, and the Cowboys are just digging their heels in, refusing to budge. How are you supposed to get a contract if you won't even talk to the agent? Wild. So a Parsons trade? Totally possible, dude. It's a big hot take because he can't really force anything. But if Jones is set on it and Parsons is ready to sit out the season, then boom, trade city. Ian Rappaport from NFL Network even mentioned the Packers as a spot. And that makes sense. Green Bay saved cash on Jordan Love, and they totally need a defensive beast. Then there's Kenny Pickett. The Browns are starting Joe Flacco in Week 1, which everyone saw coming all summer. So Pickett's in this weird spot wanting to start but can't, you know? And the Browns already have these two promising rookies they invested in, Shadir Sanders and Dylan Gabriel. Most teams don't roll with 4 or even 5 quarterbacks for the season. What's up with Deshaun Watson still being around? So instead of cutting a rookie and losing all that potential, it makes way more sense for the Browns to just ship Pickett off to a new team where he can be a solid backup. He was a first-round pick with actual starting experience, so people will want him.
Okay, next up, Terry McLaurin. He wanted out early because Washington wasn't giving him the contract he wanted. But here's the kicker. Washington's receiver group is a total mess, and they absolutely cannot afford to let McLaurin walk. This guy, who's 29, had instant chemistry with Jaden Daniels last season, racking up over 1,000 yards and 13 TDs. Yeah, age could be a thing, but McLaurin's been super consistent. And get this, it seems like things are cooling down in DC because he showed up at camp and they're acting like they've made up. Surprise! Now, the Atlanta Falcons are out there saying they're cool with Kirk Cousins as Michael Penix's backup. But seriously, that's such a waste of money and could cause locker room drama, all stuff that could be fixed with a trade. Odds are they won't get someone to take all of Cousins' salary, but even a little bit of relief would be clutch later in the season. Meanwhile, Easton Stick has looked pretty good in preseason, and there are other cheaper options out there, maybe even Kenny Pickett. But starting gigs are pretty much gone. Not many teams want Cousins to start Week 1. So honestly, would he even want to leave Atlanta since his family is there? It's fun to guess, but Atlanta's probably going to be stubborn and keep him, despite what other teams might be offering. And finally, Trey Hendrickson. This dude led the NFL with 17.5 sacks last season, and the season before that too. He was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting and an All-Pro. So it's totally baffling why the Bengals, a team that wants a Super Bowl but has a weak defense, would even think about trading this 30-year-old. But nope, they're listening to offers, according to Ian Rappaport. It's like they're admitting defeat, that they won't pay him, and the defense is just going to have to suffer even more, hoping for more flexibility later. If you're a Bengals fan, that's got to be rough. But if you're a team that wants to trade for him, it's super exciting. In the end, Hendrickson's going to land on a team with a coach who loves dominating the trenches and a market that's ready to spend some cash.